It is April 28th at 9:15, and we're filming our Hinduism podcast. I'm Natasha.
I'm Julia Polonsky.
And I'm Sammy.
And we all took the liberty to take our notes on our own time, bring them together, and share whatever we brought. So we'll probably have some different topics. I, for one, brought debatable questions that we'll probably talk about at the end. Julia brought some short stories, for example. So I think we'll start there.
We're going to start with our favorite blue pal, Krishna.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty blue skin.
Yup. So, how he lifted a mountain called Govardhan Hill. So, there was this village who prayed for rain, and Krishna came to them and told them, like, guys, let nature take its course the way it means to. So, but he was a little too late. So the rain came, and it came down hard. So the village was gonna be flooded. So
wait, so their prayers were answered then, or like their calls?
I think no. Wait. Here, let me. I missed a.
Because that's like odd if it's like, oh, let's have some more, and then dump. Complete flood.
No, I actually missed a paragraph, so let me read it real
like
quick.
We were talking about, I mean, most of Hinduism, or at least in our Western minds, but a lot of Hinduism is very exaggerated, very big, very so I don't know. Maybe that was a very fun way of describing it. It's a very like maximum religion, whatever that's supposed to mean.
Okay, so he didn't know their prayers were not answered. They actually listened to Krishna. He was not too late. And because they started listening to Krishna, the god that they worshipped asked for rain, got mad at them. And so as their punishment, he sent down a lot of rain and basically tried to flood their village. Wow. So Krishna lifted the mountain, Govardhan Hill, with one finger and held it up for 7 days to protect the village.
Oh, but that's actually sweet. Yeah. So they followed Krishna and like asked him for rain instead of like the actual like deity of rain. And then the deity was like, nah, bro. This is my place.
You're asking way too much.
And then if you don't talk to me for rain, I flood. And then Krishna's like, no. You listen to me, I protect you. Pretty much.
I believe so.
I kinda like that one.
Did you know Krishna likes butter?
You liked butter?
Krishna was a big fan of butter.
Like me.
Well, lay it on me.
Like Sammy, he liked butter. Smooth like butter. Yeah, he really liked butter, and he used to steal it when he was a kid from, like, his neighbors and stuff. And so he would, like, get his little friends, and they would, like, go on a little mischievous journey to steal butter from people. And his mom would try to catch him, but, like, it never worked. But then when
butter addict.
Yeah, he's a butter addict. But when she did catch him, she asked him to open his mouth to see if there's like any butter. I guess, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I just swallow it.
I'm not sure why, but when he opened his mouth, she saw a universe in there.
Oh my
in his mouth?
Lord.
Apparently, yeah.
I mean, but he's like the sustainer, so well.
I mean, we're actually all Brahmin too.
We're talking about Krishna, who's
Brahman here.
Krishna, who's basically Vishnu, who's basically like
everybody
sustainer, which is basically everything. Wait, so does that mean that there's like some kind of trilogy? Not wow, holy vocabulary! It's like, isn't it some kind of like trinity then? Like in a sense, as in each of like Vishnu. Oh my gosh, what am I like Brahman and Brahman with an N or Brahma? Brahma
is the
person.
Yeah, and then Brahman.
And Shiva, they're all the same then, I guess? Am I Vishnu?
You and Vishnu are both Brahman.
But
But
Vishnu is not you. Something like that. Like someone isn't you, but you are someone.
Anyways, all I'm saying is that if he's magical, that means I'm magical. So
that's right.
I don't see any universes in my mouth though, so I'm a little.
Can you check?
Nope, nothing. Sorry.
Okay.
You guys are my universe. I see them by looking at you.
Oh yeah, you're my Brahman.
Wow. Well, I am you.
Brahman, though.
Hey, back to our pantheism project that we did at the very beginning of the year. That was fun. Did you want to talk about pantheism?
I had a little debatable question. Those are kind of the things I prepared. Mm-hmm. And one of those, like, give me a second to, like, figure out how to phrase it, but it's specifically, like, escaping the cycle of rebirth. Like, do you prefer the idea of, like, you're constantly in this, like, cycle of rebirth and, like, dying and coming back to life again? Or do you kind of prefer the idea of, like, you have your life, dying and there's nothing, or even though, like, dying and then there's, like, an afterlife? There's, like, those three things I'm kind of, like, putting out there. Which one to you is the most comforting is kind of what I'm asking.
I think for me, it's definitely, I personally think that the idea of, like, cycles is actually so sick, especially because we were talking about the different, like, paths of life with Kama and Arta and all these other things. Like, yeah, I want to live as, like, a life where I have, I mean, sure, I sound like a, you know, like a total totalitarian, like, meanie, but at the same time, you gotta admit, it would sound fun to be, like, just for one lifetime, be, like, the king of the world.
Okay, so someone's on actually step 2. Someone's on step 2 of seeking, like...
But it's fun. I mean...
wealth and power. That's step 2.
It is step 2, but you gotta, like, okay...
You got a lot more cycles until you reach step 4.
Okay, then what are you on?
Step 4.
Oh, okay, so you've already been liberated. Fine. Do you have it what you will. But still, I think
someone's
it's comforting
an
in the sense
Artha.
that... Okay, even if it's not that, I think it's comforting in the sense that once you pass away, you try again as something new, and you completely start from a fresh slate. Like, I will be you, or have been you in a past life, and vice versa. And, like, every other person who's ever existed or will exist, which is kind of hard to wrap your head around, but I think it's cool to know that, like... Because, like, again, I guess technically the idea of an afterlife is still really debatable, but... Mm-hmm. It's, you know, if you are a solid believer in Hinduism, it's interesting to think, okay, well, this lifetime is over, but I feel like you could die peacefully. You know, like, okay, I'm just going on to the next one.
I feel like if I was to strictly answer, like, what's the most comforting, I feel like the, like, afterlife thought is the most comforting. Like, pantheism, if I'm thinking, like, in terms of, like...
Wait, mind you, we come in with Western bias, but yes, continue.
Yeah, Western bias. I feel like if I'm talking strictly about, like, my life right now... Yeah, pantheism's more comforting, strictly because, like, this life is technically all I know, or at least all I remember. Brahman didn't give me, like, previous memories. Mm-hmm. So it's, like, this is the most comforting to think, like, oh, once this is over, I can, like, do it again. But, like, if I was to think overall what's most comforting, I'd probably say, like, some, like, eternal happiness after. Like, that's just, like, how can you say that's not happy? I mean, assuming I go
but
up and up
like,
down.
that's even in, like, Kama. Like, that's the idea of, like, all you want is happiness and pleasure.
Yeah.
But do we move on?
I'm on step 1 then.
Julia, what step do you think you're on?
Me personally, I like to think I'm in every step.
Oh. Okay. She's making her own life. Guru, make me every step. I want to know.
Guru,
computer, give me Kama, give me Arta.
You know what that reminds me of? Please tell me you know the, like, Britney Spears perfume commercial.
It's
Britney.
I choose my own destiny.
I choose my own destiny, and she walks off.
Of course. Yes. Who made that?
But no, I really think there's a beauty in it. The idea that you, like, it's kind of random and, like, a roll of the dice, and just hopefully you get a life that eventually you're like, oh, I want to stay
here. I'm in this
here.
phase right now.
I like this one. Well, yeah.
I'm a warrior. Okay. I'm Poe, the panda.
Oh, wait, can we talk? Wait, did you have another, like, pressing debate?
Wait, me personally? Oh, yeah, go on.
No, go for it first.
Go.
Okay, me personally, what I find, like, most comforting right now is probably... Wait, question, does my soul, like, is it my soul that keeps going on?
Yes.
Okay, does my soul ever get tired?
No.
Okay, if my soul doesn't get tired, then...
Your soul is completely detached from, any physicality.
Oh, facts, you're right.
So the body of Julia will not have any effect on your soul.
Since it never gets tired, then, like, yeah, I'd like to keep going because there's a lot of lives I want to live, even if I don't know them.
See, like,
even if I don't remember them. I don't know.
I don't have to sound mean. I just want to live different lives.
The next one, I choose to be a nepo baby. I mean, personally.
Me personally, me too.
I want to be. Oh my god, I want to be like Paris Hilton and do nothing with my but just be Paris Hilton and that's it. I was Paris Hilton in the past life. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean you can do live? Like, can you be live? Can you have a life twice, or is it once you're that life, that's it? Like, it's over. Because then who's living the life? Like, for example, let's say, like, if I were Julia.
Well, you know how, like, Trisha Paytas, like, her babies are, like, reincarnations of people?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Ozzy
Pope.
Osbourne? Who was the third one?
The Queen.
The Queen.
The Queen. Why is she so deadly?
It was the Queen, the Pope, then Ozzy, in order.
Crazy. That's how it goes.
If you were asking the question really briefly of, like, can you live the same life twice? I think the answer is probably, like, yes, because in, like, the OG pantheism we, like, talked about in the beginning of the year, you're all living the same life, and then you realize, like, you're all the same soul, like, you're all the same person. So the person living that life right now is also you. So technically,
what's the phrase? I'm totally blanking on it. The "you are that."
Thou art that.
Thou art that. What's the in Hindu? It's the Tat Vamasi. Is that how you say it? I just looked at my notes, but honestly, I think that's kind of what it is. You're everything.
Yeah.
You are all. I was that clock on the wall that you see in the background. So, pay note. Wait, can we be objects? Like, can you reincarnate as a...
Wait, can I be reborn as, like, Anita or something?
Can I be reborn as, like, a pixel on the screen?
That's a little too niche. I don't know if...
No, but, like,
it's a little niche.
Because what if that's your meaning? What do you mean Brahman is everything?
Oh, did you guys know that the cycle of rebirth is called samsara?
I did not know that.
Samsara.
The more you know.
Yeah.
I also had one more point to mention that I, like, pre-prepared. It's not so much a question, but more of, like, I kind of know the answer, but it's more so I wanted to, like, talk about it here. Mm-hmm. And that's, like, the caste system. Because that's a huge part of Hinduism. That's, like, I think any person within the system and not can say, like, yeah, there's a lot of injustices within it.
And that's odd. I mean, like, even hold on, wait, I gotta look through my notes, but was like the... Who's the very bottom?
Oh, the Untouchables.
Yeah.
There's no point
the name alone, to be labeled an untouchable, not even like to first.
Not in a good way either. Like not like a basketball player untouchable. Like
okay,
you're like you got some diseases I don't want. Kind of.
And it's not even that like you're on the. They're not even on the list. They are below the starting point, and then to be labeled untouchable, like you're not even human. You're alienated. You're other. Like, that's I don't know and. I guess there's a whole, like, oh, you need to try out every life and see if, like, this is truly your path or, like, to know fully. But I don't believe it to be fair, you know?
Me neither.
Like, let's go, like, for the U.S., for example. There are there's every stage, every level of income, there's everything here, every level of privilege. And we don't have a caste system. So if there was that, like, oh, you need to be, like, reborn and, like, retry out different things, then it's, like, you could do that here without a system that is actively, like, purposefully inflicting injustice, if you know what I'm trying to say.
And we saw that through oh my goodness. I'm really not retaining these names. The Islam, or the Muslim, the person who, like, made those connections between Islam. Hold on.
Oh.
What's his name?
I know it starts with an A.
Al Bruni.
Yeah.
I think it's Al Bruni or Al Bruni. I don't know.
Something like that.
Like, to be from other religions, if you cross, like, even other religions are just like, nah, what do you mean?
It's the only religion that is like, yeah, it's looking good to oppress people because, like, then you get to experience every level, and that just seems kind of off to me.
It is illegal in India now.
Yeah,
but like Western
it's illegal,
bias,
but it's still there.
Western bias. But if you're a hardcore Hinduism or, like, follower of Hinduism, then I guess it's couldn't you technically say that it's good because it's like. They're just trying out this life, and you know that you won't feel like. I feel like I wouldn't feel sorry if someone was an untouchable because I know that they're just in that phase. It's kind of like when kids have a really weird emo phase, and you don't really feel bad for them because you're like, they're gonna grow up and become normal humans.
Okay,
functioning
I'm probably
humans.
coming from a lot of bias, but like again, to hear like, I don't really feel sympathy for you being an untouchable. Dog.
No, that's fair. No, I agree that you should have sympathy, but I just think
you just said no.
No, but I think there's sorry, let me rephrase. There's reassurance in the fact that this is just a phase.
It's reassuring.
It's reassuring that, like, oh, I feel bad for them now, but I know that in, like, 20 years from now they're gonna die, and next thing you know they're gonna be Mansa Musa with $50,000 million. So, like, and that's gonna be me in the next life. So. Or maybe
you're probably Willy Wonka. I ain't gonna lie.
I would love to be Willy Wonka. Hey, listen.
Timmy, do you have any points?
I'll be an Oompa
I don't
Loompa.
know if I had any points, but I did have some stuff. You know how like they have like book club discussions. I kind of want to have like a book club discussion on like what was it? The what?
Vedas.
Oh, not the Veda. No, I was going to talk about. I was going back to Krishna because it always starts by Krishna and Vishnu. I was going to talk about Krishna and Arjun and the whole. What do you call it? Like the whole situation where it's like, I don't want to fight my family. Where he's like, but it's okay because they're not your family and karma's going to fall on me. I thought, first off, I thought that was pretty impressive that he was able to persuade it. Oh, I was looking at I cannot say it for the life of me. I think it's the Mahabharata, the thing that was like recommended on the list for podcast options. It's one of the longest epics, like the Odyssey or any of those other epics. It's one of the longest epics, and it's such a detailed epic, and it's within this epic that we hear of Krishna. I'm saying it right. Vishnu Krishna. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm mixing up names. I just think it's kind of, I don't know. I feel like if you were about to go against your family or everyone you know, I feel like it'd take quite a persuasion. But he's a trickster. He can do anything. I don't know. What do you guys think of that story? Any thoughts?
It's more so like, I don't know. I think it was Macmillan. Might have been Kohler. I don't remember. It was like
that's Dr. Macmillan and Dr. Kohler to you.
Dr. Both.
Put respect on that name.
Doc.
It was like
Doc.
they're talking about like how it doesn't matter if the stories are actually factual. It's like the meanings of it.
Yeah.
And so I think once they said that to me, it was kind of like, okay, cool. And I didn't really think about the stories too much. It was more so like, what's the meanings and the message I'm getting out of it? And I believe the message that came out of it is like Brahman will always, in the end, like reveal himself.
And that's not a new theme too. I remember we were talking about it in world religion. Sorry, not world religions. In my other religion class, science and religion, where we're like, okay, well, to be fair, did the creation story actually happen? Because, I mean, sure, we accepted it, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to believe from a scientific empirical. And we argued that realistically, whether it actually the creation story did happen, it doesn't matter. It's more so, like you said, the meaning that's associated with it and it's supposed to tell. The Bible isn't a factual text where you're supposed to have specific data points. It's more so just a way of life, kind of like any other text in Hinduism or Judaism or Islam or anything.
I also want to call out your bias. That's a very Catholic way of thinking.
Yeah.
Unless you're a fundamentalist. And there's certain branches, then you would count it more as a history book.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, that's right. I didn't think about that.
Speaking of, connecting back to an earlier topic, Polanski knows this. I've been really into a couple fun. What are they? It's not FLDS. Ooh, yeah, fundamentalist Latter-day Saints documentaries on Netflix. So if anyone wants to give those a listen, to anyone listening
send
to
me
the podcast,
the link,
or you both, I will happily send those out. They're really good. It talks about a lot of the kind of bad things that go in the community. So it does come from a perspective that focuses on the bad. There's probably a lot of good too. But yeah, if anyone wants recommendations, there's some really good ones connecting briefly back to what we learned earlier in the class. So
wait, send.
I got you guys.
Thanks.
What else though? I feel like there's a lot of other really cool stories and stuff, and I think Hinduism. What I love about Hinduism as a religion and a following culture because of that is that there's a lot of color in it, and you can see that in festivals like Diwali.
Yeah, I think is it Diwali or Holi?
Yeah, they're both festivals.
They're both. They're two different ones.
Yeah, but I was sorry.
They're two different.
You mentioned color, and I thought of the one where you literally throw powder or colored powder.
Is it the same
That's
name for
Holi,
different holidays? I believe it's two different holidays.
It's
I think Diwali. I think Diwali sounds right.
It's both. They're both two different names. But,
no, for sure.
I think that's something, especially as an outsider, that I think is just so beautiful about it. It's just really colorful and very inviting, and I think on our visit that us three did together, I think one of the things we realized, or like we all talked about together, was just how welcoming it felt. And they specifically told us, like, we're not going to convert you or anything. And it's, like, if you are a Catholic and that is working for you, keep following, like, Catholicism. Like, if that's getting you to the same message in the end, do that. You're already basically a Hindu. Like, Hinduism isn't like, you need to follow this, this, and that. If you're getting to the same message in the end, you're kind of on your track.
And it was even again that one quote that I even still have I literally have the pamphlet with me still, the Hinduism. On the back I highlighted from the Rig Veda, truth is one, sages call it by various names. Mara Prana loved that quote, and I do too. I think it's pretty cool. Like, everything is to merge into one. Go ahead, Natasha, I see you raising your hand.
I would also just say, Julia has something to say, and I think she was getting cut
off.
Well,
we've kind of gotten off track of it, but I just wanted to...
No, don't worry. We can go back.
Just wanted to clear up what the festivals were. Holi's the festival of colors, and Diwali's the festival of lights.
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds right.
Well, it is right.
I don't know why I had to give like some seal of approval, but
that sounds right. It is right.
Put nailed in the coffin. Is that the phrase?
Hit the nail on the head?
No, like when you seal something, it's done, it's over.
Nail in the coffin probably sounds right.
There's something about sealing the coffin. I don't know, whatever. If we have time, I kind of want to talk about one more thing, another like book clubby session thing.
I'll talk about it. Yeah.
You know it was the homework that we got for this unit. It was that section between oh my goodness, what are their names? Hold on, I'm gonna go back to my notes and see what they said. It was the conversation between that one like younger boy. It was a Kartha Upanishad, and it was like, I don't know how to say the name, but Nachiketa?
Yeah.
And he asked for, like, the 3 boons or wishes. It was like, first, like, simple things like, tell me, calm my father down. Another one was like, how do I do this sacrifice, whatever. The third one's like, what is death? Or, no, it gave up, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of...
What is love?
No, it reminded me of that meme where that girl was asking the guy who was like, I forgot, one of the Impractical Jokers. He was like, what's your favorite food?
Talking to Heart?
He's like,
why haven't you served our country?
Why haven't you served our
What's your
country?
favorite food?
He's like, call my dad, tell me how to do the sacrifice. What is death? Tell me what the secret of death is now. What do you guys think of that? Like, where he's just like, I don't really know. Or even, what do you think of like the chariot analogy, where it's like, the senses are the horses, which are held together by their reins, which are your minds. The self is like the intellect is the driver, and the self is the passenger. The body being the chariot. What do you think of that analogy?
I thought it was really cool. So I also just really like that story. So to me, it was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's really cool, and it's a cool way of thinking about it that like actually really worked in my head too. So I really appreciated that one.
That homework assignment that was due at 9 a.m. on Monday got me thinking.
Like, no, I did not know that was due at Monday. And
I didn't know it was due that day.
11:40 p.m. I had to sit down and do that homework.
Yeah.
Scary.
So, but it did get me thinking, what would my 3 big boons be?
3 big boons? What?
My boons. My wishes, my boons.
What is boon supposed to mean? Can I Google that? Like, what's a boon?
Didn't you guys do the homework?
I
know.
Wishes.
Like, I just accept it was a wish, but like, what is there? Why call
a
it
boon?
A boon and not
like,
a wish?
Benson?
No.
Moonbeam ice cream. Taking
Moonbeam ice cream. Taking stinky punky flick bean. Wait. A helpful, beneficial, or timely blessing that makes life easier.
Seriously? Okay.
I don't know the lyrics.
Those are not it.
Like, I log in. We're on a limited Zoom call, and we don't have that much.
You log in. I am logged in. We're at 24 minutes already.
Okay.
Well, I think that's honestly.
I mean, yeah.
Wait, guys. I had a question. What are your 3 boons that you put?
Okay, hold on. My 3 boons were. First one was: are people around me truly conscious? Like, do they have a consciousness like I do? Like, how do I know that I'm talking to 2 humans and not robots?
I like that one.
I technically don't know. Like, you could be a robot. You freaking robot. You clanker.
I might just be. I might just be
I would
Sammy.
like to be taught how to transcend. That was weird. I put like transcend physical barrier. Like I want to like be taught a superpower. Like because he taught the other guy the fire tradition, which I googled because I didn't understand what was going on. But it was like a fire sacrifice. I want to learn how to do a superpower or have something like that. And then at the very end, I was like, who in my life will betray me? I don't know if that's a good thing. Like, do you want to know that kind of stuff, or is that a bad thing?
No, because
I'd spend my life paranoid.
Yeah, exactly. Because if like something bad is gonna happen, you're gonna like waste your life thinking.
Kind of like the worst thing to know is when you're gonna die, which is
it's like those POVs on TikTok from like 2020. Like, would you rather know how you die or when you die? And it'd be like,
yeah.
I choose 200 words. I don't know, whatever the POVs were.
I remember those.
That's an obscure experience. I forgot about that. Mine were like, I think my first one was like, I asked for guidance and like success, like, but like specifically a successful job, because I think mine's one of those, not to sound like really braggy, mine's one of those jobs that I'll like only be successful if I get that like top percent.
That's
which isn't braggy. That means I gotta work really hard because.
But you got that in you.
You got that dog in you.
You got that rock. You put the rock in Rokovich.
Yeah, put the rock in Rokovich. What else? And I think my second one was helping, like, in a sense of guidance towards, like, genuinely feeling a sense of fulfillment. And then my third one was, like, reinforcing the relationship I have / meaningful relationship.
We're at 26 minutes.
Julie, do you have any final boons?
My boons were,
Benson boons?
Yeah, my Moonbeam Ice Cream, Beautiful Things, and whatever his third favorite popular song is.
Were those the boons?
Huh?
Did you want Moonbeam? Was that your boon? Your Moonbeam Ice Cream?
Yeah, those were my boons.
No, but seriously, what were your boons?
Okay, my boons were find lasting inner peace and true happiness.
Ooh.
Live a life that creates lasting positive impact on other people.
Wait, but that's wait. I'm gonna cut you off because isn't that cheating? That's just karma.
Wait, I low-key don't think I fully understood what I was supposed to do for this, but
no, it's definitely a valid wish, but at the same time, I'm not judging.
Gosh, I'm a cheater.
That's
right, I'm a cheater. I searched up a question on a test in 7th grade. I'm a cheater.
No, okay. Wait, I'm just saying, I don't know. I thought that was kind of funny because it's like comma, basically. What was the third one? I cut you off.
My third one was understand deeper truths about life. It's very generic, but like...
No, but that's valid.
Kind of want to know what this whole shebang's about.
Generally, why do we exist? Why does Earth exist? Why are we alive in this moment, in this time, filming this podcast for Dr. McMillan, Dr. Kohler? Because we love it here at 9 o'clock. Why does the Earth revolve? Why does the sun
I want to know how the universe started. Like, did it start? Was it always here?
The Big Bang?
The Big Bang? And before that?
Nothing. Oh, we were talking about this in Science and Religion. According to science, before the Big Bang, it wasn't like it was nothing. But it wasn't like a vacuum. And it wasn't like void. It was literally nothing. So like, how does Hinduism, like, I wonder
Hinduism
how
is
Hinduism would talk
4,000
about
years
that.
old.
Because I don't think Hinduism would believe that there was a beginning. It's just always been.
Facts.
I would love to know what...
That'd be pretty... Oh. So I believe our Zoom time has ended.
Sammy got kicked out, which will be our note to end the podcast. It is now 9:46, and we are ending. So signing off without Sammy, but no, he was just here. He got kicked off for some reason. Signing off,
Yep.
I'm Natasha.
I'm Julie Polonsky.
And that's the end of our Hindu.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait.